Hello and welcome to World in 2 Minutes, brought to you by trtworld.com. Let's take a look at this hour's developing stories. Libya's acting prime minister sought to reassert authority over his turbulent country by naming a new cabinet. But some lawmakers threatened to veto his choices, and a rival assembly continued to hold sway in the capital. Libya's oil production has gone down from 870,000 to 670,000 barrels a day. The country has also used up all of its oil storages. North Korea is not accepting American offers to send a high-level envoy to seek the release of 3 detained Americans, a senior U.S. official said Wednesday. Robert King, the U.S. Special Envoy for North Korean human rights issues, told the Associated Press that freeing the detainees could provide a diplomatic opening between the nations, also shared by Pyongyang's development of nuclear weapons. But he said Washington would not give in to attempts to export political gain from the detentions. Sierra Leone has begun a 3-day nationwide lockdown as it struggles to contend with the Ebola virus's unprecedented lethal thrust across West Africa. The Guardian reports that citizens of Sierra Leone, among the nations worst hit by the epidemic, will be banned from leaving their homes for 3 days. During that time, health workers will travel from house to house, identifying cases, and about 21,000 police and soldiers will be deployed to keep people off the streets. Russian President Vladimir Putin said Russia will not pressure the West with sanctions, but will pursue its own interests. Putin said the introduction of protective measures is not caused by the striving to punish our partners. He added they were thinking about their own interests first and developmental goals. Putin believes that the Western countries that adopted sanctions against Russia in fact defy the principles of the World Trade Organization. Putin said at a meeting of the State Council, the sanctions imposed on Russia were nothing but a departure from the basic WTO principles by some of their partners. And that's it for this hour's session of World in 2 Minutes. You can check back with us at trtworld.com once every 2 hours for more stories.